Let's talk about self-discipline and your self-discipline in your business as an entrepreneur and with yourself. So the reason I want to talk about this is we can get very caught up in just one part of our business. So whether that's social media, whether that's emails, whether that's being consistent, whether it's strategy, whether it's mindset, energy, whatever it might be. And we won't necessarily always see the bigger picture. We won't necessarily see all of the plates that need to spin. And being self-disciplined is going to really help you be able to spin more plates in your business, especially as you're growing and scaling. And the reason I say this is when I was a teacher, so obviously for those of you that don't know, I was a teacher for just under 10 years. And a big part of being a teacher and being able to differentiate for over 32 children in every lesson, plan for their abilities, allow them to all succeed and excel in their own ability, and make sure that the lesson is engaging and captivating. There was a lot of plates to spin. And I've used that phrase and kind of, coined that in business as well, in understanding that there's so much that goes into creating a successful business, from your social media, your brand, your marketing, your message, your clients, your onboarding, your systems, your processes, your delegation, your time management, your creativity. There's so many things. But ultimately, the things and the fundamental things that I think really support that and really support your ability to create plate spinning and continue to sustain that is self-discipline. So I want to give you 3 questions that, as much as possible, I would invite you to answer on a weekly, if not daily basis, to have a bit of a personal audit of yourself in this process, and to also be really mindful about how you're showing up in your business, the productivity in your business, and where you want your business to go. And in identifying your own self-audit, you can become more self-disciplined in the areas that you sometimes avoid. For example, if you go to the gym and you hate burpees, I hate burpees. Unless someone makes me does the burpees, I'm probably not going to do them. But the more I do them, the better I get at them. And therefore I don't hate them as much. So I don't mind doing them, So it creates this cycle. But we need that self-discipline because someone isn't always going to come around and say, do the burpee. So question number 1, is what I'm doing today supporting where I want my business to go? Is what I'm doing today supporting where I want my business to go? Is that happening? Is it supporting your business long term? Is it leading you to the goals that you want to have for your business? And if not, how can you change that? And if it is, how can we do more of it? Question 2, what do I want to achieve in my business that I'm currently not making space for? This is really important because a lot of the time we do get very caught up in the here and now. We get caught up in the present and in what we're doing today, this month, this launch with this client. But are you making space for the things that you want to achieve? What do you really want to be achieving in your business? And are you making space for that? How can you make more space for that? Do you need to have a mentor or a coach? Do you need to have a support system? Do you need to do more reading, more listening, more learning? Do you need to have more creativity, more joy, more fun? How are you actually making space for the achievements that you know you want to have, but right now they're not coming to fruition? The third thing, is there anything that you are doing right now from a place of comfort rather than a place of stretch? So this is where self-discipline is so important. There will be things in your business, and there are things that have been in my business that I've looked at and thought, I'm doing this and it's easy. How can I stretch that? How can I stretch that? No one's going to do it for you. So are there things in your business you're doing out of comfort that you could stretch? You could do an extra challenge. You could increase your prices. You could take on more clients. You could up level some of the workbooks. You can rebrand it. You could, promote it more. What is it? You could launch it more than once a year. What things can you be doing to continually stretch yourself, your own growth process, and your business? And when you look at self-discipline and we look at these 3 questions, they're all focused on spinning more than one plate. So the first one is what you're doing now helping you. That's a really important factor. Are we getting distracted? Are we procrastinating? The second question, are you allowing space for what you really want to achieve? Abundance mindset, growth, evolution. And the third one, making sure, are there things you could stretch? Are there things you could challenge yourself with? These are plates that we want to internally be spinning constantly, as well as spinning them externally. Like for example, with your social media, is there something you could do differently to stretch that? With your lives, is there a way you could show up differently, to target different people, to just be more visible, to be more fearless? How are you creating this self-discipline that is going to continually challenge yourself, motivate you, and allow you to continue to be original and creative and succeed in the things that really drive you? So I hope that, if nothing else, this just gives you some food for thought around where you want to be in your business and who you want to be in your business. How do you want to show up in your business? How do you want to run your business? What do you want your business to look like? And how are you supporting all of that in your business? So if you have questions around your business strategy, your business model, your scaling abilities, how your business is set up for success, then please leave them in the comments box. I would love to talk to you about that. That's what I'm here for. And if you want to talk to me about this further, you know where I am. Of course, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, my podcast, my website. But ultimately, I just want you to start thinking about this. How are you creating that self-discipline for yourself to scale and grow and create change in your business? I think that's really, really important to spend the time thinking about that. And if you need more support, you know where I am. And if you haven't and you would like to have any of my freebies, so my workbook around all the things that no one tells you as an entrepreneur, my launch pep talk, my audio, my discovery call template, all of these are available for you, and I'll make sure I leave you the links. But I'd love to spend time supporting you in scaling your business and spinning more than one plate and recognizing how you can be the whole businesswoman that you deserve to be. I hope you have a great day.